Bing bongy bong, bing bongy bong. This is Joe, the bearded historian. He'll tell you an interesting story. Be careful of his soldiers, they can be brats. This is Angel, she's an entity. She'll cause chaos and plant her hands at you. This is Sue, she likes spirits, not the alcohol. She's the reason this channel exists. This is David, he likes fire trucks. He's here occasionally. Bing bongy bong, bing bongy bong, bing bongy bong. We preserve his story.
Okay.
Now that I got the camera doing what I want to do, tell us something.
Obey camera.
It's being difficult today.
Yes, it is. Well, for the fun and for the art of creativity, for a change of pace, we are actually leaving the state of South Dakota. We're going to make a small journey into Wyoming.
On purpose for the second time.
Yes. We're taking in broadening our horizons, if you will.
Why are we going to Wyoming? Because Joe is bored.
Exactly. And we also wanted to see some of the different sites that we've seen. Wyoming does have its smatterings of ghost towns and mining camps and cemeteries. The couple things that are of interest, first of all, Wyoming was one of the original sites that started people heading into the Black Hills back in the day. It was almost your version of a Grand Central Station because they had everything from stagecoaches to miners to just, people on horseback that wanted to come up here. Back when they were sending off the three main roads for the Missouri River, Cheyenne already had that idea beat when it started sending up stagecoaches to try to both evade the Native Americans and the Army at the day. Primarily, there was, a pretty good rush, but then also there was people that were looking to take and use it for the land with the ability to raise, cattle, horses, more of a supply line. And of course, the railroad came through Wyoming first because, well, they couldn't go through South Dakota, so they just went south and came around. A lot of small towns developed, survived for a little while and then died off. Other towns managed to hold on to their populations. And while it's not a massive population center, it does have a pretty good base of people that live in Wyoming. They're also one of the major, you want to call it highways, they have is what's known as the Can-Am. It's Highway 85, cuts through South Dakota, into Wyoming, and then south into Colorado. So it's, one of the major roads that they keep clear year-round if they can help it. We're primarily going to take the cut down south to Custer this time, and then cut over to a little town that's called Newcastle. Newcastle is founded along the main rail line that came through the area, and interestingly enough, turned a couple towns near it into ghost towns because, well, they weren't actually settled properly according to the people that run the towns. But Newcastle survived, a town called Tubtown failed, and we'll be driving through those ruins later. There was also a fellow who developed a town called Accidental Oil Company, and he runs a museum down there out of a oil tanker, which is kind of cool. Great big oil tank made out of metal. We're going by the old antique Boyd's shop there. They're closed for the season.
Closed.
Oh, look at the old wagons.
I didn't know they closed for the season.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense, but
Right.
I just didn't think about it.
And for those of you who really wonder, yes, we actually do got a little smattering of snow. And
No!
Tonight we might have some more.
No!
So we wanted to get out of the house while we still had a chance.
For those people in the overseas, or Gen Xy,
Gen Xy, we're going to see exactly how far into Wyoming we can make it.
we also got clouds. It might bring
circle up
snow
and around.
later.
Now over here on the left is the famous Crazy Horse carving. You'll see here in a second as we get over the top. This is one of those projects that's probably never ever going to get finished because it's taken so long for them to build. But it literally is the carving of Crazy Horse onto a mountaintop. And if I remember right, they said you could fit Mount Rushmore into the eye. It's quite large.
I didn't realize it was that big.
Yeah, once they get done with
In my
it,
mind, I picture it smaller than Mount Rushmore.
Yeah. Definitely an interesting carving. I guess
It is an interesting carving, but it just seems ridiculous to make it that big.
Yeah.
I mean, it feels like they're competing with Mount Rushmore because they can.
Yeah.
Like, we're bigger than you are.
Yeah. Of course, what's funny is half the people also say that they don't like it. The other half say that, they're doing it to immortalize one of their chiefs.
I think it's important to immortalize a few of the chiefs because they did play an important role. Yeah. But I do agree it is also ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, some of the Native Americans, their opinion was that, they could use the money better to help the tribes themselves out. That's understandable too.
That is fair.
Yeah. This road right here is the one that we took up to the fire tower, way up, over 7,000 feet into the air, third highest peak in South Dakota. And this happy little road here takes us by a cemetery that's very loud. The Custer Cemetery.
Not as loud as your brats are going to be this week.
Oh yeah, well next week we're hoping to have a little treat because depending on how long it's going to be until this shows, we are planning on doing something, both a historical tidbit for Veterans Day and maybe even doing a stop-in before all the chaos goes off because they miss us so badly.
They're brats and they whine, and even though they're going to get a lot of attention on Thursday, on Veterans Day, they want us to stop by and pay attention because otherwise they won't feel loved and they will feel neglected and they will pout like 2-year-olds.
And we're the people that usually can hear them the most. Because,
of course.
Yeah.
I kind of understand that they want our attention because, well, we can actually interact with them, yeah. But they're still brats and babies about the whole thing.
Especially that one captain that's out there with his field glasses. Like, I see you! Yes, we know. We feel you too.
Now, this will probably air in January at this date. I was going to throw up videos randomly to get rid of some of our backlog on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but now we've been doing some lives on Tuesdays and Thursdays, which is fun if we can think of a topic, and honestly don't have topics for all of them yet. Joey will probably do at least one history, maybe a live in regards to the
history of Thanksgiving.
That's not what I was going to say. Will you stop trying to finish my sentences?
I'll stop talking now.
You always get it wrong when you try to guess what I'm going to say. I was going to say probably do a live with the veterans. Yes, Thanksgiving, but that's a few weeks away. 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I don't know. A week's away, anyway. Anyway.
There's your cemetery.
There it is. Say hello, wave to the peepush.
Very big and long.
It is pretty good size for a South Dakota town. Well, we can say small town, but I suppose Custer is kind of a small town.
Yeah, during the winter season,
at least it doesn't.
Taco John shuts down.
Yeah, well, at least they don't shut down completely like Keystone. Keystone is like 80% shut down, where Custer's like 50-ish.
Right.
So that I found that as better.
Yeah, Hill City, small town.
Yeah, Hill City, small town.
Because once their tourism economy goes out, then most of the town is.
Yeah, them and Custer or them and Keystone are at like 80% shut down.
There we go. Sometime we'll do a population report and show people this is not a town. This is a cup of coffee.
So first we have to decide what makes a town before we can do that. We still haven't figured that out yet. And even though we've asked our audience, they're not very good at answering questions when we ask them questions.
No, they're not. Here's the Custer School, aka the Armory. And this school here is just, for the longest time, they had a football team that just could not be beat. And then they kind of fell in hard times. So, they're sloughing a little bit, but, gotta give them credit. They work hard to keep what talent they have locally. And this new dude.
I don't wanna. And also, this is a very long intro.
Hotels with, odd colors.
It's a salmon color.
Salmon. Something fishy about that. But we'll catch you guys when we get into Wyoming. Have a good one. And Joe for the Mud Files, Sue for the Mud Files.
Bye. Hello, peoples. We're going to have 2 shout-outs. Because there are 3 parts to this video, and I like to put something in between each part. I don't always, but I try to. Oh, ready? Here we go. Shout out time. Here's a shout out just for you. You support me, so I support you. This shout out is for our friend. Let's spin the wheel and find out who it is. Spinny spin. You spin me right round, baby, right round. Where's the play? You got Riza. Okay, hold on. Okay, Riza Evan channel is a YouTube channel on OFA base in Hong Kong who create and do live streams on content. Check them out, like, share, comment. Have a good day. This is the Wyoming Cemetery for, and the directory is outside of the cemetery for reasons. First time we've ever seen that. And this is a new gate for our gate friends at Gen X. Gate!
Yes.
Gate noises! And that's a gate noise. That is a noise. It is raining a little bit. Sprinkling, really. I'll go.
Let's go that way first.
All right. He's got a plaque, but I don't think it's the same kind we saw before.
I don't think so either. My brother.
It's kind of cool, though.
My brother, my friend.
Oh, hello, peoples.
Hey, Millard.
Hello, Millard. Nope.
Oh, wow.
Millich and Milch.
Bay of Pigs Invasion and Cubanistic prices. Wow.
Whew, God, it's chilly.
Bronze Star Medal. Congrats, sir. Thank you for your services.
Can't really read that one. Oh, I changed my mind. It's not rain, it's snow. Or at least some snow. I saw a couple of flakes. How many of you people go to the cemetery in the snow? Raise your hands in the comments. Nothing
How
to
many
follow
of us are
directions.
cruising? Just.
Ha ha, for a bruising?
I'm sorry. Quite a cemetery out here, though. You know that?
It is. Russell Cooley. Ooh. Got hair in my mouth. Ooh, I gotta buy myself a hat one of these days. And I need some of those gloves that you can do tech with. Hang on, sir, we're coming.
Buddy up here.
Hi, Glenn. Hi, baby. A little bench.
I think we're gonna have to call this one early because
It's getting snowy. That's all right. We'll just catch who would catch us on the way. There's a couple that way. I was heading that way because I figured we'll just catch who we can on the way. We can throw this one with the other one. That'll make almost 15 minutes together. Oh, that's kind of cool. wow, it's really raining now. I guess it's sleeting now because it's raining and snow. That one fell down. Oh, over one by the bushes too, babes. Just a fake? Okay. That one too. Thought it was. Woo! It is sleeting! Oh. Oh, nouns are so sad. Rawhauser? Interesting. Okay. I think that's most of them. There's a flatter. Oh, it's really trying to come now. Oh, we got that one, didn't we? Okay. Hi, baby. Child. We'll be back when it's a little bit warmer. Woo! Woo! That noise. With that, we say, brr! Okay, ready? Here we go. Shout out time. Here's a shout out just for you. You support me, so I support you. This shout out is for our friend. Spinny wheel, you spin me right round, baby, right round. Record player. We got whispering. I had to search for them. They hadn't posted in a while. Ghostly Whispers Paranormal. We are a family paranormal team based in the land down under that is dedicated to seeking out evidence of ghostly spirits and potentially witnessing paranormal and capturing it on camera. That is a thing that we are going to be doing in May. I put up a poll. If you haven't voted, vote. And if you voted on the last premiere poll, I can't find it. Vote again. Thanks. Bye. Okay. Humongous gate. Old Ridge Cemetery. What is awesome?
The Army of the Republic.
This
is the Union Cemeteries.
Interesting. I would not have guessed that.
GAR. You don't see that logo. Well, think about where we're at. We're not exactly a Union, but here, your horses. Relax. Hold your horses.
Alright. Lots of names.
Yeah, interesting they had groups. Some of the boards.
Some of them, yeah. Got 2 children that I see.
Joseph Henry Friel, Sarah Bobelnick, James Wilson, Elsie Dodson, and Tanner, Mrs. Campbell, Thomas Wagner. And we got 2 other boards. You want to go this one first?
Yeah. I don't suppose it really matters.
But this was like the original cemetery. They probably said, well, as the town grew around the railroad, they probably said, well, we're going to need one closer. That's when they built it.
See a fence over there. People.
Wow, lovely picture.
Oh wow, those look sharp.
Uh-huh.
Holy cow.
1889.
Ugh.
Abraham Brown, Charles Fuller, Sarah Lowry, Marilla Lowry, Reuben Lowry. Lowrys did not have a lot of luck out here.
No, they did not.
Frank J. Bouts, Russ Shively, Alice Shively, Frank
Paste.
Ralph Fuller, Robert Taylor, John Finale. People wonder what the heck we're doing.
Well, I thought he slowed down for a little bit, and then all of a sudden he just like sped up. More thistles. I mean, angels would be glad she's not here.
Yeah.
At least those are big enough you can see them for the most part. Easy to avoid them, like some of the other ones we've seen.
Right. I mean, you got thistle and you got cacti. I haven't seen any cacti yet, thankfully. Oh, baby thistle.
Baby thistle. I haven't seen any cacti either, but I'm just saying they're easier to
see.
Easier to see than some of our cacti friends. That is all. It doesn't look like there's much of this one left.
Oh, yeah. Sandstone, too.
Creole. And Lowry. I don't see his stone. Maybe, that looks like a regular stone though.
You see the name base that
Can't see anything of this one. There's some wooden ones. Is that a flatter or is it just like a piece of wood?
I see an N and maybe an I on the back side.
I guess that would be the front side then.
Yeah, but nothing else.
I was heading to this wood one and then I saw that. You think that's just like a piece of
maybe? Let's take a look.
Debris? Look, no. Oh no, quartz. I was gonna say snow, but it's quartz.
Quartz.
No, it's just a regular rock.
Okay.
Oh, there's cactus.
Oh, yay.
It's a kind of a purpley one too. Oh, don't fall.
Old wood, wow. Oh, look at this patch.
Yeah, I see that. Oh wow, lots of them over here.
A lot of them. Purple.
Those are our friends. I don't know why they're purpley here, but
we're walking around as we walk right now for some reason.
no, not on that side. Except for some quartz.
You might want to watch the bottom of your shoes.
Yeah. That one broke.
Yeah.
I will check the bottom of my shoes. I've been watching for them. I think that's maybe why they did the big things. You can't read any of these.
No, they're too worn away.
Oh, that's why they didn't use wood very long.
They put up the big standard and started using regular headstones. Of course, back in 1889, they probably didn't know if the town was going to be a survivor.
Should look up when they started using stones instead of wood.
Should look that up, yeah.
Someday in history class,
Sometimes they'll...
we'll have the history of gravestones.
Yes.
Or, yeah.
Because they might not have had a mason in the town yet. That did that too.
Found a baby on this one.
Yeah. Oh, Truex, just for David.
Yep.
Another friel. Those are cool though. I like those. Thankfully they were smart enough to find an archive and embed it into the wood so that later they could list that stuff. The bench.
The bench is kind of cool.
Yeah.
We saw,
Seen that about 4 places.
I was gonna say, we've seen a couple of those like that.
Mm-hmm. Well, this was the original cemetery that they had set up for the townsfolk. Our old Ridge Cemetery from 1889 to 1896. So, well over 100 years, easy.
No, not quite 100 years.
No, it's just,
No, it would be over 100. I can do math.
you can do math. If not, we're here to help you.
I need all the help I can get.
Folks, this has been Joe for the Mud Files with Sue, the bearded historian, and we're heading into the storm that way.
Woo!